Welcome back, y'all. I know today this is not my regular intro, but if you love me, if you like me, you will join me and you will enjoy this because I always bring that fire. So if you're a true coffee drinker, you will join me. Let's get it. Welcome back. This video today is going to be quite disturbing, all right? If you know what I'm talking about young Pharaoh, all right? I did a video by him the other day. You can check that one out too because it was talking about how he's changed. And this right here is like even more bizarre. This is a short clip of an interview that he has done with Tasha K. She has a platform on YouTube. You can check her out. I got this off of her channel, all right? This is about Tasha K's Unwind with Tasha K. She did an interview with Pharaoh, and he was on there acting so weird, and it was just the weirdest shit I ever seen him do. All right, just at the top of the line. Check this out. All right, watch with warning. Just watch with a warning. All right, check it out.
Nah, I think that y'all are not aware of certain shit.
And see,
I got abducted before by extraterrestrials.
What?
Do you believe that? Look me in my eyes.
What the fuck? No, absolutely fucking not. Cause you're still here on the internet raising hell. No. No.
You tell me I'm lying.
You're lying.
That's the problem. I'm aware of something you're not. We're gonna see though.
What's up with your tongue? Why you always do your tongue like this?
I don't know, part of my personality. I like to flick my tongue out. Part of my swag. Part of my micro expression. I don't know. But I'm aware of something on the aware of shit.
So tell me what happened when you were abducted. Before we move on.
I told this story like 5 times already.
Okay, I haven't heard this particular story.
Okay,
I'm sure my viewers haven't heard it.
Right now.
Okay, tell me.
I was on a table, and my body was on the table.
Okay.
And I was on a ship, and it was all metal like a spring. And I was looking down on my body, and my body was like chest down. I was looking at the back of my head, and there was some beings operating on my 33rd vertebrae, and it felt like it felt like when you take 2 wires and you touch them. And they kept going like that with my I don't know what it was, don't have to get the line. But it was right here. And it was, I could look all around me, but I couldn't look to the right. It was a being right here to the right. But it didn't look like near you. I don't know what the fuck it was. But it was whatever it was a masculine being. And it was talking to me telepathically. And they told me it was the captain of the ship. This is a true ass story. And they told me it was the captain of the ship. And I asked the being, like, it wouldn't identify itself, though. When I asked specific questions, like, where you from? It didn't answer. And I asked, like, what you doing? Like, what are you doing to my body? And it was like, we're fixing you. And the being asked me for my permission. I gave it my permission. And then it kept touching, it kept going like this with my spine. And I kept feeling my pain increase. And I remember I was just gritting my teeth, like, and it was, they say, they were strengthening my nervous system so that I could channel. And I believe that, because I do channel. But it was clicking me like this. And I remember the pain was increasing, and the being kept communicating with me, like, are you okay? Can we keep going? I kept saying, yeah, I could take it. And I was trying to be tough and take the pain. I remember the pain got so excruciating, I just came back to my body, and it brought me back.
Do you believe that maybe you probably had a hallucination due to all the books you were overloading your mind with? All right, Winos, I am so sorry to interrupt this exclusive program, but if you want to see the extended version of this interview, you're going to have to stop and subscribe to my website, Tasha K.
Now, as you can see, that was quite disturbing. First of all, young Pharaoh came on there like he had an attitude. He had like he had something up his ass, you know what I'm saying, before he got there. Now, I seen him beg this woman, basically, tagging her on IG, his story, saying, I want to interview this, get me there, I want to interview, all that type of stuff. Now, you got the interview, and this is what you choose to talk about, being abducted by some fucking aliens, excuse my French. It's like you could have talked about a lot of things. She has a platform where you can go in there and speak about stuff, you know what I'm saying, and without being blocked or disturbed, you know what I'm saying, you can just say what you feel, basically, without them trying to censor you, okay? He had that opportunity. This is what he talked about. Now, I have not seen a full clip, but the fact that he mentioned this at all is beyond me, okay? Now, this crazy motherfucker walk on there, okay, and says that he was abducted by aliens. He was abducted by aliens, extraterrestrials, okay? He said they worked on his body. And at some point, I guess he could tell, she already told him she didn't believe him, okay? But it offended him because he likes for everybody to agree with him. If you know him or watch him, he wants everybody to agree with him. He doesn't like you to disagree. But she already told him before he even started speaking that she didn't agree with him, right? So you could tell at some point during the interview when he was speaking, he could see that she wasn't sensing or taking his bullshit, right? So he gonna, put his hands together, move his shoulders around and say, this is a true ass story, all arrogant, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound true to the average person who might not, believe in extraterrestrials or understand aliens and stuff like that. So he was just speaking like it's something that she should have understood. He just got offended. I just don't like his whole attitude. Like I said, this who he always was. That young Pharaoh is a made-up character. That was somebody that he used to reel black people in. Now he's trying to reel in everybody. And he's all the people that he went against, you know what I'm saying? He's just a fraud. To me, he's a fraud. And, you can watch him if you want to. I'm just saying, this interview right here, it's just a small clip. I'm scared to even see what's on the rest of it because I know he's going to embarrass himself some more. Because look at his eyes. The way his eyes is. You know what I'm saying? He kept putting his tongue out like he was some damn snake or some shit. Why you keep putting your tongue out? She asked him at one point, what's that with your tongue? He's going to say, maybe it's my swag. Maybe it's my personality. Maybe. Huh? Since when? Now I've seen him, make sure his, lip wasn't dry or whatever and, might do that. But the way he stick his tongue out now, this is something different. I don't know who this person is. I never knew him personally, but you watch somebody for years and, you listen, you learn from him. You start to develop, a kind of emotional type of attachment, so to speak. So, you start watching this person, you like that. You like him as a teacher. It's so disappointing. That's why I said this video is disappointing because I hate that I had to even say some shit like this. But you can see for yourself that what the fuck is he talking about? And even she, I know she like, damn, I told my audience I was going to do an interview with young Pharaoh, And a lot of the questions that she's asking, which I'm not sure he's aware of, are questions that she asked her, like these are questions that her audience asked her about him, okay? They wanted her to ask him these questions. So him getting an attitude with her and all that type of stuff is, beyond me. I don't know what this arrogance come from, but he's starting to come off like people who he always talked about. Like he's always talked about people in the industry. Now he's tagging Waka Flocka, tagging Jadakiss, tagging Jewel Santana, tagging Cameron, tagging motherfucking Cheech and Chong. I'm not lying. What the fuck was he tagging Cheech and Chong for? Come on. He's just not the person who I thought he was, and this is quite disappointing to watch. I hate that I have to do a video like this, but I had to keep it real. I had to take up for this cat. I had to take up for him because I know that Pharaoh has a lot of knowledge, but look at him. Look at his eyes. He done put this outfit on, acting like this is who he is, man. And that jury, man, this is not who he is. He's not living in my yacht. Okay? I don't claim to be living in my yacht, but he claims he is. Living in my yacht is not doing the things he's done. All right? This guy is a disgrace to the black community. He's a disgrace to conscious speakers and teachings because he does not practice what he preach. And, at this point, I'm just totally disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like ain't really no coming back from this unless he apologizes to all of us as a whole. He may not feel like he need to apologize, but I think that we deserve an apology for putting our time and effort and listening and learning, from him. For him to turn around and basically spit in our face and show us that this is not who he was. Somebody completely different. I know for a fact now that young Pharaoh was an act. That was not a real individual. He may look real. He may read some books and Google some stuff, and knew how to speak articulate. But when it comes down to it, he is no different, than the other frauds in the community. And I thought I would never have to say something like this about young Pharaoh. I thought I never would have to talk about, him in this way, but he hasn't shown me anything else. All I see is a whole bunch of bragging, a whole bunch of saying, this and that, subscribe to a channel, all this. It's just a whole bunch of crap. It's just not the same. You know what I'm saying? Period. But I thank you for watching, and I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a great evening. Peace.